so we've already sold, I don't know, like 25 of those, and that ticket price is about $20. So that's been very helpful. We also have had greater success. You know, as you do more and more of these, more sponsors have signed on, and we've boosted our sponsorship cost, and you know, so it just kind of depends. We plan on doing another event in February, and I plan to, you know, boost the price of the ticket again, as well as the sponsorship cost.
And the sponsors sign on because they're doing what?
They're getting access to all of our people. It's a very targeted niche market. Everybody who comes to How to Profit from Foreclosures has cash and wants to buy something.
So it's people like banks.
Yeah, it's mortgage lenders, real estate agents, carpet cleaning company. There's investment advisors. There's all kinds of people who are interested. Yeah.
You mentioned one employee, part-time person. How many people do you have in your staff, and do you have like a different dinner that you go to?
How do we do it?
Yeah, all this.
I clone myself. We have, at any one, right now in the office, we have 2 full-time people, a bunch of part-time interns, and we have as many as 25 freelance designers, editors, videographers, editors, copy editors, writers, people that we work with that we've built for all of these corporate projects that we do. And so we draw on them as needed. In the office, my office, we moved to an office space about a year ago, and the office is built for 5 full-time people. So we haven't had 5 yet. The most we've ever had is like 4. Yeah.
You said to avoid being identified as spam. What are the triggers that makes that happen?
Constantly sending out the exact same information over and over and over again. If in Twitter it's following about a gazillion people, but you know, not somehow Twitter's able to discern, you know, that you're following all these people and then you sort of spam them with stuff. It's like email spam, right? How do you know that's an email spam? So that's kind of the same thing. I really detest companies that practice bad email spamming techniques and like you can't get off of their newsletter. I've been spammed by this Hispanic newspaper site, and I want to kill myself because they keep sending me stuff, and I keep unsubscribing, and I call them, and I'm like, just stop sending me this stuff. And I get 3 things a day from them. Now, you might think 3 things a day when I get literally, you know, 250 to 500 emails a day would be such a big deal that it's irritating. So don't, you know, that's what I mean by that. Yeah.
Can you elaborate a little more about search engine optimization?
It's an entirely different topic for which I could spend the next 2 hours, but I will tell you, what do you want to know?
The 25 words or less version.
I honestly can't give it to you. I would say to you,
there's a session tomorrow at 9 a.m.
There you go, there's your 25 words. Session tomorrow at 9 a.m. I don't know what they're going to talk about. I will just tell you that we've had tremendous success optimizing for search. And when we put up our 20 stories every week, or 20 stories a month, the vast majority of them will end up in the top 10 to 20 on the first page of Google search. So we feel it's enormously valuable. We kind of just tweaked it recently, and it's working out really, really well for us. And you know, it basically has to do with identifying the right keywords, putting those keywords in the title, in your tagging, throughout the story, and that's the big kahuna. Yeah.
You mentioned being an early
adopter of.
Yeah, but there are so many different things. How do you spend your time effectively?
You have to see what works for you. You have to look at it and see who's using it, and you have to read about it. I mean, we spend a fair amount of time thinking about it, reading it. We follow new media gurus on Twitter. We see what they're doing and what they're trying out. They're very open about it. So I think it's very helpful to have people who are really smart in an area that you're not smart in, right? It's like you would source anything. That's kind of what we've done. And so we look at it, and some of it makes sense, and some of it doesn't. And some of it we're like, it's here today, gone tomorrow. So like there's been this war between Bitly and Trim and TR.IM and you know all these other companies that want you to post on Twitter through them so that they can tell you who's clicking. But Bitly was clearly going to be the winner, and it is like the one that Twitter seems to have sanctioned. Trim just went out of business. So what happened to all those links that you put up there? You would have had to have downloaded it or basically, you know, printed them out, or you would have lost
much do you pay to run the YouTube code on your platform?
Nothing. YouTube is free. That was easy. Yeah.
Would you recommend to have just different Facebook profiles, one for business and one for personal?
You know, I guess that is a way that you could go, but everybody's going to find both.
Not necessarily.
Absolutely. If you were,
You know, I've got my privacy settings. If you search
Oh,
me
you
on
can-
Facebook,
you can
can't find me.
no, that's
my
true.
personal one.
Absolutely. You can certainly do it in set privacy settings. So yes, if you're going to do it and build a business, I would do one that's open and one that's more closed. We've chosen just not to do it. I don't really, you know, my feeling is that anybody I would want to know this stuff about me can call me. The people I really care to be, you know, personally connected to. That said, there are a lot of people from my past who have connected to my official site. But what's great is that they can send me an email, and then if I want to correspond with them, we get off of that and off of Facebook, and we don't do stuff there. Then we just like really email each other, or really call each other. It's like, hey, I haven't talked to you in 30 years. How are you? It's kind of a nice thing. I had another point to make about that being 40-something. I lost it. Maybe I'll come back. Hi.
Doesn't that kind of go against the being genuine online though, right? I mean, setting up multiple profiles or only saying certain things and, you know what I mean?
I understand your point. I don't agree with that. I don't think that being authentic means that you have to tell everybody